Cool. Send me the footage. Fuck. Like, I need my money. Oh, it's a tarp. It's a tarp, not tarpaulin. All right. All right. Um. No, it's a boarding house. Yes, it's a studio apartment. It's just one big room. All right. You said what did you want to look at? Well, you know, well, you do notice that the landlord, the Tommy, the landlord's son, is at the top of the stairs, watching the goings on. But or Jesus, okay, fuck this kid, I guess. He's like, what's going on in there? Bitch, this is the 1930s. I had no, but I got a job and I make more than you losers do. Don't smack the child. Maybe do you need? Do you think the landlady says? Sorry, the landlord says. Do you think it would be a good idea to just call the police at this point? Tommy, you hear the landlord yell over their shoulder saying, "Tommy, go get the damn landlord." Tommy, go get the damn landlord. Fuck's sake, I messed that one up. Tommy, go get the police. You Tommy, go get the police. Yeah, yeah, it will be a lot of time. The landlord says landlord says the landlord looks back over to you and said, "We should probably check for identification, just to be safe that it's Mr. Gardner." I'll check his body. Starts like fucking pulls down a glove like fucking like do I need to check the prostate? No, no, it's for this one's free. You find $1.47 in loose change, a wallet with the identification for Mr. James Gardner, and a further $2. A keychain with a key to the room and another smaller key. A pack of matches, unlabeled. 6 remain. Does he neighbor? He doesn't want the landlord doesn't want anything to deal with this because it was bad for their business if they do something. All right, Ruby, would you like to do something? All right. You notice the bed is very tight. The bed is made very tidy. It's tidily made, although there is a depression in the pillow, as if somebody slept on top of the covers. A pair of slippers and a pair of brown shoes are placed beneath the bed, neatly, orderly. All right. Yes. By the lamp on the nightstand is an old book, The Dreamer's Dictionary. In the in the in the nightstand drawer is a slim journal, along with a small cork bottle of liquid and a small vial containing an off-white powder. Hold on, let me try to figure out what the fuck. Let me why roll me a medicine. Actually roll me a medicine, would you believe? All right. Uh I'm willing to let you call somebody over for this one. All right. First aid, medicine, science, pharmacy, or a no roll. I'm like it's science pharmacy. It's cocaine and laudanum, which by the way is so like what's the word? It was prescribed practically at this point. Like back in the day when they prescribed that shit. You notice next to you is you notice right next to you The business associate noticed right next to him an ornate bookcase. The bookcase is finely carved and has a glass fronted doors. Carved into upright moldings that support the doors on each side are the busts of two flute playing cherubs. There is a drawer on the drawer. There is a drawer at the bottom of the unit which contains a clean bedsheet and a pillowcase. All of the woodwork is detailed and intricate of scrollwork. Would anybody like to learn more? Appraisal from both of you guys. You realize the bookcases were $75 for the time. For the time period of the time period. On the shelves are books on financing. On the shelves are books on finance and banking, a few travel books for obscure places, and some occult books, including Myth and Legends of Ancient Greece and Rome by E.M. Behrens, Interpretation of Dreams by Sigmund Freud in Dutch. Oh no, the book isn't written in. No, the interpretation. Like the only thing you can roll for this would be German, but that's because Sigmund Freud was German. Oh, sorry. All right, hold up. The top shelf does not have enough books to fill it, so a bookend has been used to keep the books upright. The bookend is such a monstrous thing, some sort of human-like squid creature. Mm, I mean, would you like to roll for Cthulhu Mythos? No, even no. It's just all right. Would the business associate like to lay his hand on it? Cthulhu Mythos. Well, one of y'all could run an appraisal. Also, fuck. Wow. Roll me an intelligence roll for who's ever searched for the both of you searching the bookcase. All right. Me, I'm so smart. All right. You notice there's a space between the drawer at the bottom of the bookcase, but the bottom shelf is too big. There is possibly a secret second drawer there. I'm gonna clean my hands real quick. Like just he just licks the finger like finger licking good sauce. Now that's finger looking good. Whoever wants to run a spot hidden or arts and craft woodworking, please. You notice there's a button hidden in the scrollwork at the front of the bookcase. There opens up a secret compartment. There opens up a secret compartment, and inside is a book, primer and Greek vocabulary, two accounting ledgers and forged receipts, an obsidian knife identical to the one that a book written in Greek of the book of dream memories. If you want to roll an accounting, specifically ghoul. All right. The the gardener had produced a false ledger that hides several crucial transactions. Yep. It also implicates there some things between the business associate and Mr. Gardner. Something shady. Hold up. Let me just. All right, go for it. Oh fuck. That's an extreme success. So, in the book, bear in mind. I'm reading. Sorry. It is barely coherent account of an Irish monk from the 9th century describing the dreams he had experienced after reading some ancient scrolls discovered while cleaning out a monastery's library. The This 1658 edition of the book is a later reproduction of the original, bound and cracked and in worn leather and frail with age. Bookmark A bookmark has been placed in the book, noting nothing of interest. A page of interest. Sorry. All right. The details are confusing, as one of them might expect. Like the details are confusing. How do I explain it? Like the writer claims to be making regular visit in his dreams to a place he calls the Dreamland. It suggests that the writer was having dreams in which they were reading a dream book. Sections appear to be sections of this book that is in the book you're reading right now appear to be an attempt to write down what he was seen in this dream book. I knew you were gonna do that. Did he press B to blow? Did he press F to li- F to light and B to blow? Where's the blacksmith? There seems to be instruction on how to enter this dreamland where the bookmark is placed. Writing it on a screen. Near to this page are diagrams showing spirals drawn once human body, just like the one. You know, near to this page are diagrams showing spiral shapes drawn upon a human body. Yep. As a but, there is, however, enchant. There's like instructions written down on how to enter this dreamland. It involves an obsidian knife, and speaking aloud from the chant found from the bookmarked page. While the petitioner must free thy mind from thy fleshy prison and render thy body still. The like practicing. The page showing the spiral diagram appears to be another ritual, where the petitioner must perform to ensure thy vessel is pure and prepared as living armor. All three of you roll on a. All three of you roll in a cult. He was trying to enter the spirit world, if you will. Because it's a fumble, and at this point you've done nothing wrong. But I will say you got a headache, like you got a migraine. Now you had to like sit down. Yes, and apparently that many cultures believe in the dream world or a spirit world that he's trying to enter. Yes. Okay. Apparently, in the book of dream memories, there are spells, but yes, a spell called "Prepare the Body," and it takes 2 weeks to do. You, mid conversation, you hear Mrs. Madeira, a neighbor of Mr. Garner, across the hall. You see her walking out and saying, "Is everything okay in there?" All right. As you are looking at her, something begins to rise from the tarp, looking at you. What? Like it's looking like right through you, like right through the bookcase and at you, but you don't see it. The bookcase is taller. Like it's looking through the bookcase to see you. It's just like, but it's like you know how like the SCP-049 when he sees you, he just slowly turns his head around to you. It's like that. It's like that. Yeah, that's the plague doctor. Yeah. Oh come on, Yukon. It's not that bad. Mrs. Madeira. She drops her things and leaves as if she was seen a spirit walking from the grave. She drops her basket of clothes, immediately runs down the stairs and leaves. Unbeknownst, unbeknownst to y'all, you think y'all got caught or something like that. Like it's possible that she thought that you guys were involved in this murder, but in reality, she saw the thing, the gardener thing. You you go to the door, and the door is closed by an arm reaching forward. Like you know, like how in anime, like somebody will like lean up against the wall, and when a girl would be there or some shit, like an old anime or some shit. No, like it got up, like and you hear like a growl, like a snarl, and blood dripping, and like liquids, fluids dripping from its nose and mouth. But you don't see. You lose upon seeing the undead Hulk rise. You lose. You have to roll a sanity roll. All of you. And let's see what you rolled. -2, -0. Wow. You can just you lost 2. You can lost 0 when Ruby lost 6. All right. Let's see what it does. Who has the book in their hand? Oh well, fuck! It immediately lunges towards Ruby, knocking the book out of your hand. All right, let's see. Let me see how much damage the thing does. Okay. Fuck off. Oh shit. You got fucking lucky because this thing does a d6 damage. Because it would have done 5 damage to you, Ruby. It would have knocked your ass out. Like it would have like thrown you to the wind. All right. Yeah, let me see how many attacks it gets a turn, by the way. Let me just see that right quick. Attacks from around. It gets one attack. Like it just pushed, it like tried knocking the book out of her hand, but it failed. All right. Roll. Whoever needs to roll. He does. I think he does. The knife is no the undead body of Mr. Gart. What do you want to do? Yes, yes, you can. A throw. You cut yourself, dealing 1d3 damage, or how much the what's it called the the daggers damage. It cut issue. He like throws it at her and it hits her in the eye socket. That would be so awful. 1d3 roll 1d3. Yeah, and now you're down to 6. Like that cut, like it like stabbed you right through the hand as you fumble it and like you're trying to catch it and it stabs you like right through the hand. Yeah, like yeah. Spell. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, this one's gonna hurt. Um, 1d4 sanity points per cast. Per turn. Prepare the body. A flesh ward. Supposed to be. Um, Actually, I don't think you can really do much. I don't think you can really. No, it wards the spell. That's the only spell you got that will help, other than the sacrifice, which is the sacrificing your own body for to become like him. In other words, you're gonna want to. In other words, you're gonna want to have to hit this son of a bitch if you're gonna want to make it out of this. Uh, Fuck it, why not? Roll me a D100 plus. Like, let me see what you got. Let me see what you have on your character, right quick. Actually, roll on a. Yeah, like run unarmed. Roll unarmed. Shoot. All right, you roll. Wow, you're fucking this thing up. Why the fuck do you always fuck shit up? Why do you get the best rolls you can in Ruby? What the fuck? Oh no, you already got it. You rolled a d6, a d3 twice, so you got an extreme damage, which means fighting. And I'm re-rolling that. Okay, I'm gonna get, because he's got two hands. I'm gonna give him two rolls, and he does. Yeah, okay. I have my spirit sword. I'm trying to kill you guys as much as possible right now. I'm guaranteed. I'm not kidding. I am trying to kill you guys at this point, but it's not easy. No, you've already no. It's already done. It's already done through the roll, through the brawl roll. Not a lot, because you did just stab yourself in the fucking arm. You literally just cut through your hand. Now it's Yukin's turn. Mm-hmm. Roll a dexterity. Oh, you fucking succeed. Wrapping it around the monster. How do you want to wrap it around the monster? Like explain exactly what you do. You like Scooby Doo it? You like fucking Scooby Doo that bitch? Yeah. All right. Now it's the business associate's turn. You don't really. I don't think that's really much of a thing, but roll. You have to do a hard success for this one because you do have one arm. No, it hurts that bad. Like you've cut. Like, dude, you still have a knife stick. Like you have a knife from one end of the hand sticking because you didn't remove it. Yep. your gun jams. Now it's taking its time to you. Yes, sure, why not? Fuck it, why not? You only get one turn. Yeah, you only get one per turn. Wow. Wow. It just like pummels you. It like runs into you like head first and like fucking knocks your ass to the floor. Like I didn't expect it to do such a hard success. Yeah, you're now incapacitated from what I remember. Bookstore owner, it's your turn. That's a dresser. No. Okay, roll me a. Let me see what you got actually. Roll me a. Yeah, roll me a strength. Like it falls on goal and kills. All right. Uh, took a D2 damage. I'll take a D2 damage for like the thing and ghoul at the same time. Yeah, both of them are pinned down. Roll a D3. Both. Roll one D3. Two. Now it's 9. And your turn. Your turn, Goblin. I'm sorry about this, buddy. You can still get hurt while you're incapacitated. No, you can get just fucked up and executed while you're incapacitated. No, you know something fell on you. Take roll a roll a d3 because Ruby threw the fucking bookcase down on you. Like it's a dresser. Not only are you fucking hurting, incapacitated on the floor, you're fucking trapped underneath a fucking dresser. I mean, he is gonna die if you keep this up, Ruby. I'm not gonna lie. uh, by the way, it is now the nosy neighbor's turn. What do you want to do? I mean, he still has the sheet on him if you want. He just knocked him to the. That is a fair point. Spotted. Let's see what you got. You find a sacrificial dagger on top on where the tarp was laying. Yeah, it does a D3 damage. Yeah, of course. You still have an action. Roll me a 1d100. All right. You fucked up. Let's see. But yeah, let me just. No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But I think their attack rolls. Let me see how their attack rolls are from the nose neighbor. Hmm. Yeah, you didn't even finish brawl. Let me see that. Weapons. Yeah, you didn't even get brawl, so you missed. And you stab the book, not the bookcase. Like, why do I keep calling it a bookcase? The dresser, and it like right between the business associate's legs, and it's like the fuck. Trying to kill your children apparently. All right, now it's because your game incapacitated, and both of them are incapacitated right now. Uh, Bookstore owner, your turn again. Rolling me a brawl. You hit your neighbor. You hit the neighbor. Wow, this is some Three Stooges level shit. I'm not gonna lie. All right, right, all right. Nosy neighbor, it's your turn again. I mean, roll me a strength. You hit like no. You like you start crushing him even more, and it does like a one damage. I'm gonna say just one damage. You're about to kill. Wow, the business associate's actually about to die. What the fuck? It's you guys killing him. Two. You're unconscious. You're no longer incapped. You're unconscious. All right, let me see what the strength is for the gardener thing. Oh, it lifts. It like quite literally one-handed lifts the fucking dresser off of himself and like throws it across the room. No, it's right here. And that's action turn. So I'm going to move it over here. It is now the bookstore's turn. The bookstore owner's turn because once you're in capped, you'd have no turn. Yes, you may. How is your roll me a firearm? Oh shit! How do you want to do it? How do you want to do it? All right. Roll 1d6. Roll 1d6 damage. You do 1 damage. 1 damage. You just piss it off. You literally just piss the gardener thing off. It like turns around like fucking Bigfoot. Like fuck, like the Bigfoot image where he's like, oh. He like turns around and is like, it starts scratching its like skin off and like, let's see how much damage it does to the bookstore owner. All right. Let's see. 5 damage. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, now you're both unconscious. I might kill one of you guys. I might just wipe one of you guys. On as soon as you you like as soon as the nosy neighbor like closes their eyes waiting for death, Detective Milligan and Patrolman Malone come in. I'm gonna give Detective Milligan 1 revolver shot. Oh shit! Did a fuck ton of damage. What the fuck? Did anybody like me? I'm gonna give the Detective Milligan. He. Oh my god, he fucked that up. Like he fucked that thing up. I'm legitimately trying to kill you players, and it's being more and more hard because the police are supposed to show up. It's part of the fucking module. And let me just see what I can do. Alright, character sheet. They're gun jams. So the gardener thing is going to go after the bookstore owner because she has the book that it's looking for. It strangles the bookstore owner to death. Like in its last breath, it grabs, like as it's like limping towards the bookstore owner, it falls on the bookstore owner and starts strangling her to death. Giving giving the nosy neighbor uh their possibly final turn. What do you want to do? Yeah, go for it. But it had 1 bullet, so yeah. What do you want to do? Pistol whip it? You have no bullets. The bis- no, the Derringer only had 2 bullets. Yeah, I mean you. So you can reload. You can literally reload, or if you want to. What would roll a brawl? Yeah, roll one. Roll a brawl? Yes, you do. In in combat, it would be a combat roll. Sorry, unarmed. Sorry, you miss, and it pushes you off. As the life leaves the bookstore owner's eyes, the Detective Milligan runs towards and tackles the monster. Let's see if it actually hits. Tries to tackle the monster. Yes, and knocking it to the floor, it hits its head and like lands on its sacrificial dagger right next to the business owner, killing the monster. As as you leave, they the business associate wins a lawsuit in small claims court, and because of all the documents that Mr. Gardner had been like fucking them over with, and now but now is a cripple for the rest of his life. He is a very wealthy man, but now he's a cripple. Yeah, about that. Over the following weeks, you piece together the truth of the situation. James Gardner enjoyed a vivid and fantastical dream life, but somehow lost his ability to dream. He sought out occult resolutions to regain those dreams, and found a spell in a tome that he believed would be the way to return them for him. Fortunately, the spell and the book were cursed. Some strange entity from another world tricked Gardner into performing rituals he found in the tome. One prepared one prepared his body to become a vessel for the foul entity, while the others led to his death. Sending poor Gardner's soul into oblivion, his empty body could then be possessed by the entity. Just as you just as you investigators discovered. Due to your timely actions, you can feel proud that you have played a part in the failing of the schemes of a monster from beyond. Well done. Well, one of them is crippled for life, like fucking like Stephen Hawking crippled, and the other one's just like, oh, okay. The other one's just a nosy neighbor. That would never changed. You like nope the fuck out. You like noped the fuck out. It's okay. I don't know anything about. I don't know anything about owning a business. Uh, well, your legs are officially broken. You had cracked ribs, and you'll have to be walking in a wheelchair, using a wheelchair for the rest of your life. But on the end, but walk. You know what the fuck I mean. You shut up. He's effectively Joe Swanson from Family Guy. Hey, Pete, we literally. Oh, that was funny. Hey Peter, this reminds me of the time. Hey Joe, this reminds me of the time when I fought Cthulhu and you lost your legs. Hey Peter, hey Peter, Peter, hey Peter, Peter, Peter. That was fun, I will admit. I did have a lot of fun doing that. Yep, yeah, I did. To be fair, this is a short module, and oh yeah, of course. Let me just Monster Rises. Also, there's Severus Snape's. There's like Severus Snape's distant cousin who was also related to what's his face, like Edgar Allan Poe. Who the fuck is Estrak Groatam? Estrak Groatam. Like it's like a pre. Somebody accidentally made a pre-generated character. Anyway,